Greetings, Earth Angels. Welcome back to Earth Angel Activities, where today I'm going to be doing a reading for you. So this morning as I meditated, I truly just wanted to just be obedient and come in and just give the messages that the divine has for you right now in this moment. Okay, so I just pray this message finds you in time, and we'll go ahead and jump into our prayer and our message. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father, for these messages. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit and a participant in this great exchange of life. I thank you for the viewer. I thank you for sending them secret synchronicities and divine messages that only they will truly understand, that will bring them healing and love and support at this time in their life. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. Ashe. What messages do you want to talk to the viewer about right now, God? Candle, you will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. And at the bottom is Vine. Seek out information that will help you. You will be shown the way, and seek out information that will help you. Those energies are so complementary. Sorrow over a loss. Let's lay all these out. I see affairs with your family at the bottom. Tent usually means that it's temporary, right? The sorrow is temporary. November. Family matters. This is a big thing with family, because we got affairs with your family with the tree, and then the seahorse with family matters. We usually put a wreath on someone's door when to symbolize that there's been a death in the house or a loss of a family member in that house, right? That's what we do in the South anyway. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Horseshoe, good luck lining up with this wreath here. Gong, an exciting event with the 10. And then Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Peacock, beware of pride. And then we've got Forest, muddled, unclear thinking about this family situation. And then Chair, empty. So I'm seeing that there is a situation that's been kind of worrisome that's on your shoulders right now. But it's a temporary thing. I'm seeing that by the time November comes around, this will be something that you barely even think about concerning your family. There is this alignment here down the center of the reading with wreath, the sorrow over a loss, horseshoe with good luck, and then forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Beside the forest, it's beware of great pride and someone is leaving your life. Now this one is the tent, and I'm hearing, like, as I look at this, I'm hearing like going, gone. So it's kind of like this progression of energies. This vine, for some reason the vine is giving me death, because it's this flower that I just literally watched a TikTok about it, about this flower that it grows from a vine. It's a very rare flower. It's and it smells like rotting flesh, right? And then we have the vulture and then the peacock. I can't think of the name of the flower. But this flower is like a really rare flower. But the issue with the flower is that it just has this rotting dead meat smell. The temporary situation and then leading to an empty chair. The good luck, the success, family matters. I'm seeing that it's okay to be humble, right? During this renewal, because it's let me get a clarity card, because I feel like there's something that you're attempting to do. There may not be the family support that you want, or the words that you feel like you need them to say, they're not being said. And you still move forward and you end up being successful, but it's almost like, don't get too cocky, right? Don't get too cocky, because you don't want to be like, you don't want to forget your whole reason for needing to bring this thing to fruition in the first place. And that was to become, stay in your mission, your earth angel mission. So these two cards came out as far as the ayahuasca retreat reading that I just recently had done. I was picking up on an energy where someone had gone to like a spiritual retreat. They took a spiritual substance. They were exposed to the spiritual world, and things really shifted. And oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that at the bottom of this deck it says retreat. Is this something that you want this person to do? The spiritual evolution card is in reverse. Set your heart free. That's pretty, you guys, that's interesting. Because it's like the divine keeps touching on this energy of where there is someone who is going to these shamans, or they're going into these places, right? And they're going for spiritual reasons. That's what they said they're doing. They're going for spiritual purposes. But the issue comes in that they're not being fully supported spiritually when they go into these environments. And it's like your angels just really want you to know that like these things are for you, but make sure that you're seeking the right guidance. What about this spiritual retreat? Action and magic. And for some of you, this spiritual retreat is yet to happen. It's something that you're thinking about doing. Let's see. Do you want them to go? Because I'm feeling a great big yes with this Knight of Wands. Yes, a success. And the Two of Swords with the Two of Wands, and then the Four of Wands. It's an opportunity on the table right now that you feel that you might not be recognizing all the way through. Let's see, can you clarify this opportunity? Or you want them to go to this spiritual retreat. You want them to go to this spiritual retreat. I am a conduit of love. It's like there's like a blockage in the way that you connect with other people. The power of love. I am a conduit of love. The power of love. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing a pipe that's been blocked, right? And that pipe, it needs to be clear in order to flow. And that pipe is like a two-way street almost. You need to receive as well, but you're not able to. Yeah, it's like your spirit guides are trying to send you a message and they can't get the message through. And this is like something that they are like, well, we'll be able to speak to them if they just come to us. And going to them is like with one of those spiritual retreats with the ayahuasca or with the mushrooms, And they're also telling you to do your research. It's like they want you to research, like, which would be the best for you. They already are like, make sure you tell them that they might be weirded out. They might be really like scared. Oh, okay. So the blockage took place. How the blockage took place in the first place was because someone did something really jacked up to you. And it was like, after this jacked up thing happened, it could have been a chain of events, right? After this thing happened, it was like, well, I'm feeling like you were saying like, oh, I'm still not going to close my heart up to love. I'm still going to be open to love. And it ended up being that you actually blocked yourself because you were trying to block this person, right? You were trying to block this person. So creating that one blockage to keep yourself safe ended up, it ended up, instead of you just locking one door, it ended up almost like master locking all the doors. And your spirit guides have been calling you. You kind of feel like it's been kind of quiet, like not too much going on, like this terrible thing just happened and then my spiritual team just left, but that's really not the case, okay? The case is that when you block this person, it ended up blocking everybody. But your team wants you to know it's okay to block people. But if you go forward with this retreat, it's not always ayahuasca for all, okay? For some of you, they want you to just go into a deep meditative state and really commit to it, okay? Really commit to this deep meditative state and don't put boundaries of time on it. Like, oh, okay, I'm just going to meditate for 2 minutes, for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. If that's what you have to do, if you only have 10 minutes, then you give it 10 minutes. And you give it a full faith effort. And I'm hearing your angels say that we will meet you there. But it's something about really needing a break right now. Like, they don't want you to keep rushing here and there. They really want to connect with you. They feel this is all. And now it's about love again. So I am a conduit of love, the power of love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Yeah, they are willing to meet you there. Like in the space where you are. Again with this death energy, okay? 13. The death energy is giving me that transformation, renewal, a situation that will never be the same again, okay? It'll never be the same again. This is a complete and total utter transformation. Because your angels are involved now. Learn to say thank you. So gratitude is going to also help to bust up this blockage. And once that blockage is really open, you're going to start to see the flow of abundance. So there has been something that took place with family energy. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be a husband, a wife, lover. It's family energy, okay? It's family energy, very close-knit people, deep bonds, and not feeling supported. And feeling as if you still have to go forward with whatever this is on your own, but don't allow resentment to grow. Somebody was wronged at some point, and it was like the families kind of came together and they want you to just forgive. They want you to just forgive, and you were willing to just forgive. But it also, as you process the situation over time, you started to feel as if y'all over here calling me, telling me to forgive, as if, you know, like I did something wrong. I'm not even the one who did anything. Like, are y'all calling that person? Are y'all calling that person? This could have been like just a family disruption where something like where petty energy just built up over the years. Or it can be, that's really significant to somebody with that horn. Petty energy has built up over the years and you finally just said, you know what, forget this. I'm cutting people off, right? Or for some of you guys, it was just like you were literally wrong. Somebody stole something from you. Somebody did something to you that has affected you mentally, emotionally, and physically over the years. It has been crippling you in a way that you don't even want to give it the power, but it has it, right? You don't want to say, I don't forgive. You don't want to say, I can't go further, or I can't go on like this, right? You don't want to say that, but I'm seeing this energy of someone being in the dark night of the soul, because it's just like, okay, yeah, well, whatever. That's what it's giving. Dark night of the soul, life brings new meaning. Your spiritual guides are calling. It goes it's all going, it's flowing perfectly together with this whole understanding of like, okay, the rotting energy, the death energy, the transformation, the transmutation with the dark night of the soul. It's all flowing together. It's all starting to make sense. So as this energy took place, right? There were things that happened that were really jacked up. It was really messed up, some of the things that happened. You cut people off. People in your family want you to just pretend, just go on like nothing ever happened, right? This dark night of the soul energy is giving Joker vibes again, and I'm getting the Joker from like back in the day, the one who he was the scariest Joker, and he ended up passing away not too long after the filming of that, right? He was the most like, to me, he was the most psychological Joker. But this dark night, I'm seeing that once you get your mind together, once you recognize your own power and call it back to you, once you forgive these people, it like, and you learn to say thank you. You learn to say thank you. You ask your angels and your spirit guides for help. That you're like the phoenix. Again, this energy says transformation on the card itself, okay? With this book, I'm getting Harry Potter vibes. You know, you remember that moment in Harry Potter when he was being attacked by all these Dementors, right? By that spot in the woods, right? You remember? And he was waiting on his dad to come. He was waiting on somebody else to come to help him because he had this dream, right? And Hermione was sitting there telling him like, you'll die. You'll die. And it was like something in Harry just, it picked up so much to where he gave the most powerful Patronus charm that he could, and he defended himself from all those Dementors. And that was because he realized that it had to be him. It had to be him that exuded this energy. It had to be him. Lead the way. Light your own path. Light your own path. Like, you may be waiting on someone else to come, but that person is not. That person, they may or may not come, but this help that you're looking for, it may be coming from your own hands. Your own hands may be where you are receiving assistance from. You might be looking everywhere. You might be looking at your family, expecting them to help you. You might be looking at your husband, your wife, expecting them to help you. Your kids, expecting them to help you. Somebody from the church, expecting them to help you. Somebody, it doesn't matter. But what I'm hearing is you will be able to break out of this dark night of the soul energy if you muster up all that energy that's holding you down in the first place. If you harness all that energy that you discovered through self-discovery in the darkness, and you self-illuminate and you light your own path, create your Patronus charm, right? Look, between worlds with this sea turtle. And what I'm seeing is with this energy of the sea turtle being between worlds, it's like, what do you do with this energy? Do you stay in the darkness, right? Or do you come to the light? Do you come to the light? Do you create your own transformation? Do you ask your spirit team, can you guys help me? You know, can you guys help me? Your team comes in with all types of knowledge. Okay? All types of knowledge. And they give you this in this space here. When you're in darkness, your team, they can still see you brightly. They can still see you. They are still there for you. What they're wanting you to do is become the light while you're in this darkness. They want you to become the light while you're in this darkness. Do you see that? They want you to self-illuminate. And the only way to do that is by receiving their messages. So that's how they know that you heard them. They see your light. That knowledge is like a glowing light in the dark when your heart lights up, when your mind lights up. Okay? Meditation was in reverse. Meditation, improvements require persistence. They're asking you to stay dedicated to this process. They don't want you to give up. They want you to know how to set healthy boundaries, how to leave circumstances and situations. You know, that goes back to this energy right here, where it was saying it's okay to block people. It's okay to set healthy boundaries because not everybody wishes you well. Okay? Don't be nobody fool. And then the last card, it's saying clear and activate, create sacred space. That's with that boundary, okay? It's okay to block people, because it is. You know, for those of you dealing with romantic situations where you feel as if a person that you're involved with romantically should be there for you. Let's see what the advice is from the Romance Angels card. We're getting religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path right now, and you deserve love. So there is this call to you to come back to what you know in your soul, which is the meditation. That may be why the meditation was in reverse, because you need to strengthen that aspect of yourself. You know, do not allow yourself to be driven or pushed or pulled, or basically don't allow someone else to come in and play with your energy and your power. You know, I'm getting the energy. I'm seeing someone being like a backseat driver, but they're literally like reaching over to mess with the steering wheel while you're driving, you know, and you're just allowing it. You're just allowing it to happen. You're just allowing it to take place. And they want you to strengthen yourself from your solar plexus. I'm seeing to do like solar plexus meditations. And it's this YouTuber that I follow. He's a healer, you know, and a lot of times masculine energies are healers while we're here. Okay. So sometimes it's when you find one who's actually an earth angel and tapped in and tuned in to their responsibilities and what they're supposed to be doing on the planet right now, then you need to work with them. Yeah. So dreams and gratitude. Learn to say thank you. That's helping to to release these blockages. The dreams, there's a little apparition above the woman who's laying there, and it's really giving me astral travel. So some of you are already practicing, you're already aware of this, you're already making moves and changes in the astral plane. Your dreams are helping direct you and point you in the direction that you need to go in as far as for your spiritual, as far as for your spiritual evolvement, okay? because your soul is ready to heal, but your mind, it's like the two are kind of tearing themselves apart. But you will be shown the way. Remember that. You will be shown the way. And the way through is gratitude. The way through is gratitude. That helps to release some of these blockages. Especially if you've been feeling like nobody cares about you. Nobody thinks about you. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the right path. You are on a path of growth. Yes. And then I'm seeing let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith to stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So learn to say thank you, because the outcome that you truly desire is one that you're grateful for. Okay? Is one that you're grateful for. At the bottom of the deck is deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. This is asking you to meditate again, okay? This is asking you to focus on your meditation. The horse is saying like horsepower, and then it's making me think about the chariot. It's making me think about the knights, because you know the knights usually are connected to a horse, and they're talking about movement and action. So yeah, it's almost time to make a move, but it's not. There needs to be more meditation. There needs to be more quiet time. There needs to be more self-reflection. Yes, you're seeing the situation correctly. Yes, it needs to be a little more reflection. There is a family situation. There is a need for support. There is a calling for you to connect, you know, and for some of you, not all, if you're not able to connect, they want you to go to a shaman. They want you to go on a spiritual retreat. Okay. Balance career and home life and bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. And I'm hearing like the storms that took place where there was like flooding in certain areas. They want you to know that that was an attempt to clear certain negative energies out. And they want you to focus upon your strength. Quiet time at the bottom. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope this message has been of some assistance to you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.